What's up? What's up? So we got a tip here. This is something I think I don't see a lot of people talking about on this game. So I want to tell y'all how to use these zone drops to get your defense better. It'll give you a little bit of better defense of play calling, and defensively you'll start to figure out what you're doing and how to stop somebody who's running. Like let's say a guy who wants to run play action verticals or the PA crossers, the guys run the crosses and stuff, things like that. It'll help you know how to stop it because the drops they're here for a reason, and I didn't really know about them, but now I know this is something y'all probably didn't know, or you knew but you just didn't know it because the names of the how they got them named here. So first of all, on defense, I've been going with this off auto alignment. I've been sticking with base. Some people stick with regular, and they always baseline. But I just been using it, sticking with base, because you can come out in different formations, but they look the same. So let's say you come out in a cover three and a cover two, they your opponent won't know what you're in. So keeping that on there, keep it on base. I usually it's up to you. And then balling, play there. I play the ball. So now this is the most important thing about these zone drops. First, I'm just gonna go default here. We ain't gonna do anything about it. I'm in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook, so I'm just gonna come out in a regular cover two, and we're gonna go up against. Let's just say, let's see if we can find. Here's a popular play right here, PA wheel shot. All right, so I'm not gonna make no adjustments here. I'm just gonna pass commit and see what happens. So I'm covering the middle of the field. That cross is right there, and we made a pick. Okay, now that's rare. Usually online, the dudes will most likely run past him like that. But you see my cloud flash they're playing, how he's playing that corner, like he's playing all the way upfield. So it's different things you can do in this game that you can stop. It's easy to stop some plays when like because a lot of dudes kind of just suck at the game and they're just spam one play. But it's not. I'm not saying it's easy. Defense is easy, but it's some things you kind of start getting a feel of like, okay, he's running this, and now I know how to stop this now. So let's just say that play right there. Let's do that play, and then I'm gonna take that curve now. I'm gonna do my zone drop this time. Now that time the cornerback played perfect. He played all the way back field on that zone drop. So now I'm gonna do that Tampa two. Now, so like I said, this is what your drone drops is. This is what your drops are. This is what these mean. Flats are your blues, curl flats are your purples, and the zone drops hooks are your yellows. So that's what you are looking for. So when you see this, you say how many do I want my flats. Your cover two, your flats, anything hard flats, things like that. You want to know, do you want them to play 5 to 10, 20? Like it depends on what the guys are running. So right there, I want my flats to play 5 yards there. And then on my hooks, since my purple and the hooks right there, I'm gonna leave my middle line, but I'm gonna go 25 yards. Just as 25 yards now. Now I got my guys going 5 yards here. Let's see if there's a difference in the way this play is ran now. So we're gonna call the same play this time. This time I'm gonna get off my line, my middle linebacker. All my hooks supposed to be 25 yards now. My corner right there is gonna be at 5 on the hook. So I'm gonna go on the D line. Let's just see what happens. Watch this. See my middle linebacker. Now you see that. You see that. Now you see how he went 5 yards, and that's it. Cause you want that's what these zone drops do. That's what it means. See how that now. The default is he played the way his default was supposed the default the way the play is supposed to be made. But me putting in the 5 yards, that makes him say, okay, I'm only going to stop. I'm gonna play up the 5 yards and then I'm gonna stay on my zone. And that's the reason why if you run in cover two and you got your zone drops, if something you got your zone drops at a certain thing, and that's why you're getting beat. So that's just an example of what these zone drops do. That's what I want y'all to. That's pretty much the reason making this video. I want you. It's the way these zone. This is to use. You got to know what to do when to use these. So pretty much, I usually like that on the flats. Now, if a dude is gonna, I would only put my flats at a certain angle, certain yardage. If a guy spamming like something to the running back, which most dudes try to do sometimes, they'll kind of spam to the running back and do stuff. So if you or drag routes and stuff, somebody who spams drag routes, I would go the 5 yards or zero, like, yeah. But you don't want your flats here, your don't drop your flats, you know, having them go from 25 to 30, like you pretty much don't have to do it because if you just go default, like I said, you see how the cloud flash usually follow that guy upfield unless there's a running back coming there. So you really don't have to do much with the cloud flash. The purples, those are the ones you want to use too. That's pretty much the mostly what I would change is the curve flag. Put them to 20 to 25, and if you put that there, they play deeper. They play deeper. So that means you guys who run like PA crosses, two crossing routes, those two crossing routes are going to get covered this time. So that's what that's pretty much like just like that's how important these zone drops are. It's you like sometimes you might have I know you probably been coming in here and like putting your hard flats or your flats at 10 or something. Somebody saying put it 10, and you've been getting like burnt stuff. That's the reason because you're not using them the right way. You got to know the right thing, and usually you don't have to put your drone drops at a set thing because you never know who you're gonna play and what they're gonna do. You just gotta this is different things. If you play somebody do the same thing, you can kind of you're good with it. But like I said, like this curl fest, I'm gonna go 25 yards here, and we're gonna pick a cover three this time. Without dang, I just messed up. Well, anyway, it's a little random play. We're gonna go cover three sky. Now my purples are playing 25 yards. So let's look at this guy right here and this linebacker. We're gonna see what they do. Okay, right now we just play the run here. That's nothing. Come on. All right, now I got them playing deep here, so now they want to run the ball every single play. Just like the computer. Come on, don't run it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna switch plays because they're gonna probably just run stupid stuff all the whole time. Okay, now they might run something. Okay, let's see it again. Look at our cloud, our purples. Watch our purples. See how deep our purples go now. Oh no, he run the. Oh my god. Okay, let me switch play. Let me go ahead and pick a play because the computer's gonna keep pissing me off. All right, come on. So we got a zone drop to 25 for these purples. I'm gonna pick a cover three, and we're gonna go. I need something with a crosser again. So let's just go dagger. All right, same things. Watch what he does. You see our purples there, and he was mostly covered. But I'm gonna show you the card art, the play art. Williams right here, and Tart. So I'm gonna cover my guy, and we're gonna see what Williams and Tart do. Where you see how Williams he's going deep, 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 and then now see it was my zone that I left my zone. That was the only reason he caught that ball. But you see the safeties, they're going deeper. They're playing deep. They're playing up to 25 yards. So now I know, see, they're playing deep. So a lot of that stuff deep is not getting open. So he got to go underneath. And that's just how you. Then that's what you do when you set your hooks and your yellows. Then you set your yellows or something. Do you want your yellows going deep or do you want your yellows going to 5 yards? It just all depends. So now we see, okay, he might be beating us deep. He's not beating us deep really. So we're gonna he's not really beating us deep, but he's going underneath when everything's covered. So what we're gonna do here is let's do the same thing and let's go and set our yellow. Damn, I did it again. I gotta keep I keep doing it. Okay. Now we're gonna set our yellows. Let's set our yellows to 5 yards. So bam, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. Pick the same play again. The dagger play. Where is it at? All right, this time, all right, our yellows are gonna only go 5 yards. So I'm gonna use my guy wherever I want to go. But you see how deep he is. You see that, and bam, I gotta pick. You see that? That's that's how you use your zone drops. You just gotta know what your opponent's doing, what he's trying to do, and you take that away, and bam. And see how now my linebackers are playing. They're playing up to 5 yards. They're not playing 20. They're not going back all the way. So that's how you use these zone drops. You just have to know where your opponent is going, what his tendencies are, and you just got to know how to adjust them to the play they're running. So if he's running one play, you got to start adjusting. Now this is one play I started adjusting to one play, and you see the defense is reacting differently to the play because we started adjusting and taking things away. So that's just how it is. That's how you use the zone drops, man. Like I said, if y'all have any trouble with it, like anything else you want to know about these, just let me know in the comment section. But that's what it is, man. Your drop zone drops. That's how you use them. You don't want to put them on one set thing. Usually, you don't want to put them on one set thing because you never know what the dude's gonna come out and do. But like I said, these curl flex or your blues, and you really don't want them. You don't really want to mess with them unless somebody's doing something crazy like running a screen, have wide receiver screens and stuff, or something drag routes and this anything like that, something spammy. But most of the time, your curl flex play they're all right. But it's really your purples and your yellows, which is your hooks here, your yellows, and your curl flats are your purples. So when you know that the colors, that's pretty much once you know the colors and what they represent, now you'll be like, okay, now I see where to do my what I need to do, where I need to put my guys at, how many yards I need to put them back. Oh, he's running PA crosses. Okay, I'm just gonna put my curl flat at 25, and bam, those curl flats are taken away. Now he's got to go underneath. Bam, you're gonna use your yellow, probably your yellow with your probably your safety or linebacker no better, and bam, you're gonna take it away. So yeah, that's what all it is. Is this pretty much knowing the colors scheme, the colors. That's really what made it easy for me. Just knowing these names represent the colors of the plays you see. Like when you pick a play. So when you pick a play, it's bit nigga bam. You see cover three. You see your blues. You see your purples and you see your yellows. Now your blues, you don't have to worry about those. Like those blues don't. The blues I'm talking about are these right here. Like your cover two blues, the cloud flats, the soft squats, cloud flats and soft squats. Now if you put your your purples in the cloud flat, but you know you can't if you push up down. You know how you do it. You change your cloud flat. You push down to make it a Hartford. Then you push back up, turns into a cloud flat. Those go under the blues. So that's your curls, your flat. I mean your flats. So just remember that. So if once you do that, if you put your purples, when you put your purples into blue and you turn them to blues and you got them somewhere like, let's say you put your flats on 5 yards and you turn your blues, your purples in the blues, then bam, that means you just made those guys those purples who's supposed to play deep, but you might have thought there's that you might have your purples on 20, but you change it to a to a cloud flat, and now you're going 5 yard, and you're like, oh, why is my guys not going for deep enough? No, because you changed the color. Pretty much, you changed the color. So you just got that's all you got to do. I know it might be hard to understand how I'm saying it, or it might not be. It might be easy now. You might just figure it out. Oh, all just the colors, but that's what it is. You know what your play art, know what colors represent the zone drops, and you adjust those colors to what the guy is running, and that's all you got to do. And let me know if it works for you, and we get some more tips going on.